Rock steady. Jenny has Lyme. Her husband has Parkinson's. Her child is autistic. She is strong as fuck. Instead of shrinking into victim mode, Jenny founded Rock Steady Boxing. This organization, member average age 89, holds bi-weekly classes at the Jewish Community Center in Aventura. Movement is critical, you see, to keep the neurological symptoms of Parkinson's at bay. I volunteered there last year when my neurological symptoms weren't as severe. This morning, I decided not to be in victim mode either. Few things help me to shift outside of helping others. It's always been an integral part of my life, from working with youth aging out of the foster care system to helping men coming out of the prison system live independent lives, empowering them to succeed and supersede their circumstances. Do you know the book, Are You My Mother? It has always resonated for me. I recall feeling such profound empathy and almost sorrow for the animal characters until they identified with their rightful maternal figures. The JCC, Are You My Community? Unwittingly, I entered into the massive gym filled with trembling, unbalanced octogenarians. Except for the 30-year age difference, I identified with them. Punching bags, boxing gloves, the smell of sweat and elderly neglect permeated the room. Thank God it is so large and still in COVID mode. Several, unfortunately, have died. Many are still afraid to return. Their masks are half-masked below their noses, like that COVID-inspired meme of the penis sitting atop tidy whities. The music is from the 1970s. It's disco. An Israeli man named Danny is leading the exercises. Many rock-steady boxers are wearing leashes, being pulled around and held so that they don't fall down. Let me hold you, Mark. Who's there to hold me? Do I need a leash to maintain my balance? Hold on, Alana, reclaim my stance. There's Roland. I thought the Parkinson screwed with his brain. He texted me one day to say he had left for Spain. Yes, he sought out to reclaim his citizenship, granted to all Jews expelled from 1492. Roland and I went out to lunch. We talked about lives lost. He expressed his attraction for me. Oh my God, my social life, once rich and full, is now populated by Parkinsonian octogenarians. And I'm grateful for the human connection. Let me lend you protection, Roland. I will just teach. I will not walk you around like a dog on a leash, but please, we both beseech, rock steady. There's the punching bag, Roland. Hit it hard. Hit it for me. Let's knock it down. Danny beckons us to sing to Donna Summer. Roland lets out a bellowing sound, voice straining asunder of anguish. I know. Where are my New York City contemporaries, the poets, the yogis, the think tankers of society? I pulled his leash. Move over, Roland. I've got to throw a few punches of my own. Are you my community? Rachel is standing by, shaking. Her nerve endings are quaking under the assault of her brain unhinged. She isn't wearing a leash, but she cannot stand on her own, occupying only about 4.5 feet. A Holocaust survivor. I taught that course at 2 universities. How can I be a victim when she has numbers tattooed on her arm? She sways to the music as my 2 arms hold her. She raises those frail arms to punch the bag, but Rachel cannot. She lags behind the others. Even Roland on his leash successfully made contact, yet there is so much lack and so much hope. Look, these 80-year-old survivors are fighting. Fight back, Alana. It seems almost absurdly mean to bring up a tattoo in this milieu, but I will get a new one. The current tattoo is a Chinese symbol for integration, yet I've completely disintegrated. To the tune of Lyme, it's time for an updated sign. The new tat is going to be one of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Shit, Alana, that is another horrible Holocaust reference without any deference to their suffering. Class is ending. Live. Work out in the gym. I was an athlete, excelling at many sports. My tolerance for exercise is gone. I can't enough retort. That ego that I thought was crushed, there's still so much. of a woman I used to know. This is my opportunity to have it all stripped away like the survivors and newly grow into the expanse, the large expanse of the gym. Stop, Alana, sign in. Alas, I am stopped because I am not a member. Are you my mother? Is this my community? Come on, boxers, only life. I see Rachel leaving with her daughter, twice her height. I hug her goodbye, not once but twice. Will you be here on Thursday, Ilana? She asks in her thick Romanian accent. Okay, I give. I want to live. Yes, I will be here, Rachel, on Thursday. Thank you, Rocksteady, for being my temporary community. Octogenarians could be my mother. For now. Helping others, mother to daughter, daughter to mother, whatever the relationship. The JCC is going to have to be inspiration enough for now, for me.